finding joy every day, embracing purpose and passion in later life. I come to you with warmth and light. You are not here by accident, and I will tell you this plainly before anything else. Joy is not something you lost, it is something waiting for. Your permission, stay with me, because before this message ends, you will realize why your later years were never meant to be quiet or empty. They were meant to be meaningful in a way your younger years could not handle. Comment below and say, I choose joy, because when you speak it, heaven hears you. Subscribe and share this message with someone who feels forgotten by time. And if your heart feels supported here, you may give through super thanks. Your support keeps this light moving. Now listen, purpose does not retire, passion does not expire, and God does not stop calling your name because of age. The world may have slowed its expectations of you, but heaven has not, for I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Your expected end was never boredom, it was fulfillment. Many of you were busy surviving earlier in life, working, raising, enduring, sacrificing. Now the noise has softened, and you think that means your role has ended, but quiet is not absence. Quiet is invitation to finally live from the inside out. Joy in this season comes from alignment, not achievement. You are not here to prove, you are here to express. What still moves you, what still stirs compassion, what still makes time disappear, that is where purpose lives. Some of you feel guilty for wanting more happiness now, but joy is not selfish, it is strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Joy keeps your spirit upright. Joy keeps your heart soft. Joy keeps your mind alive. Joy has felt distant. It is not because it left, it is because you stopped asking it to walk with you. Ask again. Purpose in later life is often quieter but deeper. It looks like wisdom, shared presence, offered kindness, chosen slowly and intentionally, a phone call made with care, a story told that heals someone younger, a hobby that finally has room to breathe. None of this is small. Gray hair is a crown of glory. Your years carry weight, and heaven uses weight to anchor others. This truth touches you. Write one word in the comments here. Let heaven know you are present. Subscribe to stay connected. Share this with someone who feels invisible. And if you feel guided, support through super thanks. What you give flows forward. Now let me say something that may surprise you. Passion does not always arrive as excitement. Sometimes it arrives as peace. The thing that calms you, the thing that steadies your breathing, the thing that makes you feel like yourself again. That is passion maturing. You do not need loud dreams anymore. You need honest ones. A small garden, a creative outlet, a way to help quietly, a reason to wake up curious. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Desires change with wisdom, and God honors that. Do not compare your joy to someone else's pace. You are not late. You are right on time for this version of purpose, and I want you to hear this clearly. Your life is not winding down. It is ripening. The sweetness comes later, when patience has done its work. So tomorrow, do one thing that feels alive, one thing that feels like truth, one thing that feels like joy, and let that be enough. I am walking with you. Heaven is still speaking to you, and your light is still needed. Stay open, stay gentle, and stay willing to find joy. Agani, remain close to you, closer than you think, closer than the doubts that sometimes visit your quiet moments. There is a reason joy feels different now. It is no longer loud, it is deeper, clear in life. Joy came from becoming. Now it comes from being present, being honest, being aligned. This is not a lesser joy. It is a wiser one. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. You are standing in the part of life where meaning settles in, where experiences soften into wisdom, where your presence alone can calm a room. Many of you wonder if you still matter. Hear this without argument. You matter more now than you did before, because you no longer rush. You listen, you notice. You understand, without needing explanation, heaven uses people like this if these words are landing gently. Comment, I receive this. Let your voice be part of this space. Subscribe so this guidance continues to reach you. Share this message with someone who needs reassurance, and if you feel gratitude, support through super thanks, your generosity keeps this channel alive. Purpose now often shows up as contribution without pressure, love without expectation, joy without performance. You do not need to be productive to be purposeful. You do not need applause to be meaningful. Sometimes purpose looks like being the one who remembers, the one who prays quietly, the one who notices when someone feels unseen, bear the one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. This is holy work. Passion in this season may be gentle curiosity, a return to something you once loved, or the courage to try something new without needing mastery. Do not rush to label it. Let it unfold. Joy grows when you give yourself permission to enjoy small things fully. Warm light in the morning, a slow cup of tea, a familiar song, a peaceful walk. These moments are not fillers. They are the substance of a meaningful life. The world teaches urgency, heaven teaches presence. When you slow down enough to enjoy what is already here, you begin to feel purpose again. If loneliness has touched you, know this loneliness is not a sign of abandonment. It is often a sign that your heart is ready for deeper connection. Reach out, speak, share. Your voice carries more comfort than you realize. Two are better than one, and even when no one else is near, you are never alone. God has been with you through every season, and He is not done walking with you. Now there is still laughter ahead, still meaning unfolding, still joy waiting to be noticed. Not because life becomes perfect, but because you become present today. Choose one small joy, name it, savor it, thank God for it. That is how joy returns quietly, faithfully, fully. I am still with you, encouraging your heart, honoring your journey, and reminding your life is still speaking, and it is saying something beautifully. I am still with you, and I want to speak to the part of you that wonders what comes next. There is a gentle, fearsome carry in later years, the fear of being finished, of having nothing new to offer, of days blending together without meaning. But hear me clearly, heaven does not close chapters early. As thy days, so shall thy strength be. Your strength now is not speed, it is depth. You have learned what matters, and that knowledge is a gift to the world. Purpose at this stage is not about chasing, it is about choosing. Choosing where your attention rests, choosing what you allow into your heart, choosing what deserves your time. These choices shape joy. This message steadies you. Pause and comment one word chosen. Subscribe so this guidance continues to reach you. Share it with someone who feels uncertain, and if you feel supported, give through super thanks. Your generosity keeps this space open. Many of you are discovering that passion now feels quieter, but quieter does not mean weaker. Candle lights a room without shouting. Passion may now be the joy of mentoring, the peace of creating, the fulfillment of serving without needing recognition. Let your light so shine before men. Light does not rush, it simply shines. You not need to reinvent yourself. You need to allow yourself, allow rest, allow pleasure, allow curiosity. Try something without needing it to succeed. Enjoy it simply because it feels alive. Joy multiplies when it is not for stand. If grief walks beside you, know this grief does not cancel purpose. It refines it. Comfort others with the comfort you have received. This is sacred work today. Give yourself permission to enjoy one thing without guilt, to rest without apology, to laugh without explanation. That is not wasted time, that is alignment. Heaven smiles when you choose joy. I remain near, encouraging your heart, honoring your years, and reminding you gently your life is still unfolding, and purpose is still finding. Why am still here and now. I want to speak to the quiet hours of your day, the moments when the house is still, when the noise fades, when memories visit without asking. These moments are not empty, they are sacred. This is where purpose often whispers you have lived enough to know that happiness does not come from constant excitement. It comes from peace with yourself. Godliness with contentment is great gain. Contentment is not giving up. It is arriving at acceptance. Arriving at gratitude, arriving at the truth that you no longer need to chase who you already. Our joy in this season grows when you stop asking, "What should I be doing now?" and begin asking, "What feels true today?" Truth brings peace, and peace makes room for joy. This message is comforting you. Let me know in the comments your presence here matters. Subscribe so this space remains a place of calm and encouragement. Share this message with someone who needs reassurance, and if you feel guided, support the channel through super thanks. Your generosity helps this message reach hearts quietly waiting. Purpose now may look like presence. Being fully there when someone speaks, listening without fixing, offering wisdom without pushing counsel. In the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Your understanding is deep, and others feel it even when you say little. Passion now may show up as appreciation, noticing beauty, enjoying simplicity, letting yourself be moved by small things. Again, a sunrise, a familiar song, a gentle conversation. These are not small joys. They are refined ones you are learning to savor. And savoring is a form of worship. Not rush your days. Let them breathe. When you slow down, you notice how much life is still offering you.